really love driving this car. I literally make excuses just to drive it sometimes because I just enjoy driving it. Which, I haven't really had a car like that in a long time, so I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, so on the agenda for today, it's like a pretty chill, but like productive day, I hope. Clean the cars. I need to clean the Corvette because it's dirty, the G20 so I can post it for sale because I'm just ready to get rid of it so that I can make way for a little motorcycle of some sort. I'm not going to say what. We got to change the plugs in the Miata and then finish breaking the Miata motor in, or at least get it like somewhat a little more broken in, just run it a little more, make sure there's no real issues with it so that like I can get that off my mind. And then after that, we're gonna go to the shop for a typical Sunday shopping. It's the Super Bowl, so that's like our excuse to hang out, but we're gonna be doing donuts and burnouts and all that stuff most likely, so exciting day ahead. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and gap these to 27 thousandths just to close the gap up a little bit so we don't get pre-ignition. I just noticed this thing's like super low on gas, so we're actually gonna start with cleaning the cars. I know this is confusing, but it still starts up, it's good. I just wanna get gas and fill it up just so that I rule that out. The needle is like on E, so I wanna play it safe. Alright, so a slight update on the day. I'm putting gas in here because the gas gauge is reading empty. So I took the G20 up to the gas station to get some gas. Oh god. Once I fill this up with gas, the plan is going to be... Oh, this is going to be... Oh god, this is going to be sketchy. Once I get this filled up with gas, the plan is going to be to clean all the cars and then we'll start on this. Now, cleaning the cars is not at all the #1 priority, but if I don't do it now, before I start on all this other stuff, I'm not going to do it. So they've been filthy for like a couple weeks now. It's time to clean them. So I'm going to get these cars clean and then I'll report back. Alright, all the cars are clean. Oh, let me turn this way so you can see. I didn't go crazy on the cleaning, just like a standard wash. Especially on the Corvette, it's gonna get dirty again tonight when I drift it, if I drift it at the shop. The G20's paint's kinda anyway. I just wanted to get it cleaned up, and the Miata, you guys know the Miata paint. The Jag though, I did kind of take my time on it to try to get it nice and clean. I need to go over this and like wax it so that it preserves the paint and get a cover for it. Because those cats you're hearing always lay on our cars. Then we have the cleaned up Corvette over here. I'm like way more stoked on the results of this cleaning than I should be. I've like basically never had a car that was worth cleaning. I mean, for a long time, like most of my cars weren't worth cleaning. Some of them were, but most of my cars have been. I mean, like the Miata's condition or the G20's condition, like the paint's not excellent, and like the G20, I just drive it as a daily, and I'm like, I don't care about this car. If I clean it and put time and money into it, it defeats the purpose of having a shitty, cheap daily that I don't care about. Now they're all clean, I feel good inside. I feel clean inside. So now onto the real important stuff, working on the Miata. That was so sketchy. Oh my God. I thought this camera had fallen into the abyss. I panicked. So the goal right now is to run it long enough to warm up and let it get to operating temp, and then we'll turn it back off. And while it's idling, we're gonna check for leaks, but right now it needs a little help to idle. Still got some lifter tick, but that'll go away. Oil pressure's still good. You can't really see it. There you go. So that's coolant temp, oil pressure. Really good oil pressure. Still a tiny bit of lifter tick, but it's going away. I can't describe the feeling of putting a motor together, building it, you know, I mean obviously I had help and Alberto did a lot of the critical stuff, but you know, having your hands on every engine part, putting it back together, and then putting it in the car and it working and like it's starting up. I mean, I'm not out of the woods yet. I definitely have to drive it around and, you know, continue with the break-in process, but still, it feels good. It's a very rewarding feeling. I err on both sides of the built not bought thing. I'll talk about that at some other time, but it does feel really good to build something with your own hands and then see the results. Sometimes it doesn't work and it sucks, but you take those times to enjoy and appreciate the good times where it does work, and you learn from those mistakes. So next will be a test drive. All right, lifter noise is gone completely. There's like a tiny bit left, but typical Miata lifter noise. All right, I want to touch on this real quick. We're not gonna go for the first test drive today because I don't have the car registered. So I really need to drive for about 10 to 15 miles and very low on RPM, etc., to try to get the rings to seat well and then change the oil. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna go register the car tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening we will do our test driving, which sucks because we're not gonna be able to do it in the day, which I wanna do in the day, but it's not registered and I can only really stay in the neighborhood, and that's not really ideal for break-in. Thing number two is that everybody has their different opinion on how you're supposed to break in a motor. I've heard 100 different things just on Miatas alone. So just kind of go with one that seems to make sense and hope for the best. I mean, that's really all you can do, because you can't do every single one of them. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of people in here telling me I did it completely wrong, but who knows? So from what I've read, the way I'm doing it is right. We got it warmed up to temp. We made sure everything was good. There was no leaks. The timing felt good. We left it at like 2,000 RPM for like 20 seconds, 3,000 for like 20 seconds, let it idle. You know, once it was fully up to temp and idling for a minute, turned it off. Didn't let it idle too long, etc. Next will be the drive. So we're not gonna do that today. That'll be for like tomorrow's video. Will be the drive break-in kind of thing, and we'll just see how the car does. So stay tuned for that. For now, let's see what the rest of the day holds. Okay, I wanted to take it for a quick test drive around the block just to make sure everything was good. So far, so good. I'm not used to driving this car at all. No noise, very little, like a light lifter noise. Everything sounds solid. I'm super happy. We'll come back to this tomorrow, but I'm happy. This there's a lot of weight off my shoulders now. So, hooray, guys! The Miata is alive. For how long, I don't know, but hopefully a long time. Yay! So I'm gonna run over to CFT now. I told Adam to go over there and help and hang out, but I've been busy with my stuff all day. So I'm gonna change, run over there real quick, hang out, see how they're doing with his motor build. And then I think we're gonna watch the Super Bowl here. I don't really care about the Super Bowl, but I just wanna hang out with my friends. Today has been a mess of me just explaining what's going on, that not working out, me not explaining the... Sorry, today's vlog was all over the place, but I did get a lot done, so I'm happy about that. I can't get over how pretty they look clean. You can't tell, the lighting doesn't do it justice, but much cleaner than they've been in a long time. Hey! Oh, look who it is!
Hello.
Alberto, what is going on here? It's like 5 o'clock.
I'm getting ready to put the crankshaft in.
It's 5 o'clock, Alberto. What have you been doing all day?
Dude, missile motor.
Holy shit, this is the one you got for free?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This was free?
Look at all the motor honey in there. This is this is legit motor honey.
Oh my god.
Seriously.
Stop putting your finger in that shit. He's been putting his fingers in there like 10 times.
Buzz already has a Samurai here. I've never told you guys that I've always wanted a Samurai. I almost bought one like a year ago. And I've never even sat in one. So, this should be interesting. This is like as cool as I thought it would be.
Fun fact, my dad used to have one of these and I drove it all the time and I up the clutch on it. I had to fix it in a weekend.
The clutch?
I screwed up the clutch in it and I had to...
Marco that can't stop cursing. Like,
yes,
I gotta stop cursing for the videos, and then he still does it.
What? I'm
Don't
talking
curse,
to you.
kids.
I'm not talking to the video.
I'm turning the video off then. Comment below if I should get a Samurai so that you guys can give me a reason to get a Samurai, because I want a Samurai, and I think they're so cool. Whoa, you did anybody see that? It slid all the way that way. Alberto breaking out the fancy tools for this build, huh? So instead of the shitty piston ring compressor, he's got this crazy Wiseco shenanigans. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, buddy. Oops, sorry. Alright, heading back to the house now to go to do the Super Bowl party thing. Alright, so this is what we're doing. We're watching the Super Bowl, but we weren't really watching it, so we decided to play R Factor. John's still complaining, making every excuse in the book. I don't know why. Ashley's texting on her cell phone, her cellular device.
FD. It's cool.
I know, it's fine. Marco, where are your pants?
Oh shit, don't look. Oh my god. I drifted a corner. I drifted a whole corner.
I missed it. Oh, I almost knocked my water over. Oh my goodness. Okay. I know, right?
By the way, I was watching the Super Bowl and the Packers are winning.
The Packers, yes. I think they scored a couple home runs. You did? I think it's probably on the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this video now. Sorry that there wasn't any actual like real Miata test driving like I wanted to do. I can't look at the thing because then I can just see what you're doing in this screen. I did want to do more test driving, but then I thought about it and I'm like, I do need to register it and I want to do the test drive and the first steps of the motor break-in properly because it's real important. So yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow instead, but it does run. The lifter tick went away, no leaks. I mean, so far so good. I don't want to knock on wood because that didn't work last time. Knock on wood, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Say bye, guys.
Yes.
Bye, guys.